e to the x. So I need you guys to write down e to the x sigma for e to the x. Everyone, what's the sigma for e to the x?
E to the x.
What goes inside the sigma? Thank you. X to the n over n factorial. Go ahead and write that down.
What the heck? How do you know that?
Okay, everyone, this is e to the x. Because we have e to the x now, we do not need to use a chart for this. Absolutely don't use a chart. It's way too messy. The intention is that you now use these. Everyone got it? Don't ever use the chart again. You just use these ones. So, does everyone see that you have negative x over 2 that should go here? That means you're also going to put it here. Okay, so write this down. Yes.
So in our homework, all the problems are going to be related to e to the x.
They should. They should. So yeah, you shouldn't need to use charts anymore. In theory. I haven't looked at your homework, so let's... Don't quote me, yeah.
Quote me on that.
Okay, let's clean this up and we're done. Meaning... Okay.
This is disgusting.
Or is it amazing?
Is that a
No.
I love this. Look at that.
Or do you adore it?
You plug in for x and then you simplify and you're done. It's like...
I can't wait for the FRQs. They're going to be like Japanese or something.
He says this. It is so offensive to me because I am Japanese.
It's going to be in...
Nope, just stop.
It's going to be
But the worst part is he turns to me and he goes, so you know Chinese? And I go...
I've never said that
no,
before.
No, you did. And I said, no, I don't know Chinese, number one. And second, I'm Japanese, so no.
I have never said that before.
Racist.
Why are you so racist?
I have never said that
You're from Asia too.
Marvin, that definitely sounds like you.
Okay, let's keep
You're from
going.
Asia too.
Yosh, are you half?
Or Asia continent.
Are you guys ready? Can we move on?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is x cosine x. Circle cosine. What is cosine, even or odd? Even. So you absolutely need to memorize sine of x, cosine x, and e to the x. And that's it. Does everyone see that? So this was an example where you times the x by the function. Sometimes you plug into the function. It just depends on if it's a product or if it's a composition.
Should have done 2, 3, 4 instead of 1.
Hey guys, is this one of those like a product or is this a plug-in? So the 2 is not in the front. The 2's inside with the x, so this is a plug-in problem. So if we write down cosine of x, we just said cosine is the even.
So that means you can cross off A and B. Because they're off.
Okay, so we're taking 2x and plugging it in for x. Okay, so this is your formula for cosine of 2x. So let's plug in 0. Plug in 1. Then if you plugged in 2, which one matches? Good.
Sign.
Yosh, you kind of gonna have to solve that.
That'll be great on the AP test. Okay, this one says the coefficient of x to the 4 for e to the 4x. Everyone, should you make your chart?
No.
No.
Put the wrong answer.
E to the x is sigma.
Circle E. I don't know. You can look at it.
Okay, instead of e to the x, we're doing e to the 4x.
For Isaac Newton.
So that means, again, 4x is getting plugged in for the x. Do you guys see that? 4x gets plugged in.
USC 425.
From my cursor here. I put them right there. It's kind of what it is.
You're amazing.
Got it. I'm gonna give her to ASP because I think these are my students, so I'll be like, hey,
I think it was Elizabeth's fault.
doing it.
Was the kind of person who checked in last time?
USC.
Or Aaliyah, it was either of them.
Okay.
But if anyone could let me know.
Yeah.
Because they said,
Went to
Elizabeth
USC.
texted me and said it was on the
They're
ASP
Division I
computer. So I was
charter
like, oh,
football.
perfect. It's their fault.
Oh,
Thank you.
USC is better.
Okay, guys, it wanted the coefficient of x to the 4th. So what one would we need when we plugged in 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one? So does that make sense? It wants x to the 4th. So we're just going to shortcut dot, 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 and then go straight to the 4.
Running like a 396.
4-3. That's
You can't run a 396.
they're running
Okay,
4-3-4.
we just need the coefficient. So the coefficient is all just the values, not the x. So up top, it's 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. On the bottom, it's 4 factorial. So I'm just writing it out to do it by hand in case, most likely this would be a no calculator part of a problem. So those cancel, and then this would reduce and leave us with a 2. So on top, you have 16 times 2 is 32. And on the bottom, you have 3. See how nice these are? Like, they're not crazy. I mean, it is crazy if you don't have this memorized, right?
And before this lesson started, you said, oh, I don't think this is so fun, but
This isn't that bad. I mean, work-wise.
The hardest one was little box.
It was not a little box, it was a huge box.
Okay,
Gave us that.
let's write this down. F prime of x equals sine of x squared. So guys, we're going to take x squared.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
This is more.
Your given sign.
My ears almost popped.
Since sine is this, and we have sine of x squared, we're going to take x squared and plug in.
That sounded like a new substitute.
The problem says the coefficient of x to the 7th for f. So f, this is f prime, we need f. F would be taking the what of this? Good.
You're always wrong. Oh, that was funny.
Okay, so the integral is f, and I just simplified. Did I get these right? So now we're going to integrate these.
2, 6, 10. Oh, plus 4.
Which one do we want? Only one of them. Coefficient. We just want this term, and we just want the coefficient. -1 over 7 times 6. What do you get? Great. D. So those are examples of how you will be tested on Taylor and McLaren on the AP exam, where it's kind of like this, where it's like, wait a minute, these aren't as straightforward, but again, you have the skills to do them.
You get our test back.
Say it again?
You get our test back.
They're not graded, so no.
We should never do it. Why?
Because you're not supposed to have your phone out in the lesson.
Is that why?
Can I see this?
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought they
this is,
graded
such,
it, like, way
this
easier.
is such an important lesson. And I think people, Alex, why don't you take this copy? Wait, so I can put that away.
Josh, can you go to the bathroom real quick?
Yabani. Yabani. Salma.